What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Owee, and today I'm going to be reacting to Screen Junkies Honest trailers for Joker. That's the best I got. Alright, now I'm just going to give you my quick review on the movie Joker. I bought into the hype. I went into the movie thinking it was going to be a masterpiece, and overall I thought it was good. Joaquin Phoenix's performance, mesmerizing. I mean, he crushed it. Although there were some weird choices in that film that kind of threw me off guard. You know, every time he did, a Joker act, he would do some weird movements and dancing with his body where he looked all discombobulated and whatnot. Those moments took me out of the film. I thought it was stupid, to be honest with you. But otherwise, I thought his performance was outstanding. It was disturbing. It was disturbing. It was uncomfortable, but he crushed it. And the movie was also beautiful to look at. The cinematography was great. I like the color tone of the film. It really made you feel like it was, 1980s New York, but also Gotham at the same time. So I liked the, dirty, grungy look of Gotham and how it was portrayed in the film. And I also liked the social commentary of the film. Like, society's negligence and lack of empathy for the mentally ill out there. I enjoyed all of that. But as a Joker movie that's tied into the DC universe somehow, I thought it could have been done a lot better. I wasn't a fan of the whole storyline revolving, the Wayne family in the movie. I wasn't a fan of that at all. I wish the movie would have went down the route of, you ever seen the movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas? If they could have made a movie with Joaquin Phoenix portraying, an early version, an origin version of the Joker, but made it in the realm of, movies like Falling Down, now that would have been a movie I'd like to see. But yeah, the last act of that movie really was the moneymaker of the film. I really enjoyed that part. But, for the most part, it was kind of boring in my opinion. But it was an okay movie. I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. But the movie crushed it. It's made, over $1 billion. And whoever, all those critics out there who were demonizing the film before it even came out, saying that it's going to incite violence and whatnot, grow a fucking pair. This movie did none of that. It was actually, more of a look on society's negligence and lack of empathy for, the mentally ill. It had nothing to do with inciting violence and whatnot. So all those critics that were, the media, the news that were demonizing the film, grow a fucking pair. And because the movie was so successful, it's going to have a sequel apparently, and they're going to somehow tie it to Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson's Batman. I don't know how this version of the Joker, I don't know how he's supposed to compete with Batman. Even though I liked Joaquin Phoenix, portrayal of the Joker, not better than Heath Ledger's Joker. Till this day, in my opinion, Heath Ledger still on top. But I will give credit where credit is due. And also, to be fair, this was the origin story of the Joker. But honestly, I don't know how this version of the Joker is supposed to compete with Batman. He didn't seem like the criminal mastermind that we all know is the Joker. But without further ado, I'm just going to start this video up, and I'm going to react to Screen Junkies Honest trailers for Joker.
From the studio who won't release the Snyder Cut, and this guy.
I'm sorry, you have the most beautiful feet.
That's from Road Trip, right?
Comes a period piece about psychological and social decay, with the bare minimum of Batman it took to get the movie made. There, look, with the pearls and everything. Happy? Joker.
That was a creepy scene right there.
Prepare for a film the media said was too dangerous for you to see.
Please.
Which made audiences way more excited than regular marketing ever could have. Cruising its way to $1 billion on a $55 million budget because it got hyped like a cinematic fear toxin that would turn you into the Joker. Even though it ended up being a mumblecore Scorsese riff about the world's saddest clown. Hey, I wish movies turned you into the protagonist. I've been watching Iron Man for 12 years and I'm still a moron. Journey
yeah, I guess that's right.
1980s Gotham, where the garbage is high, the clown rental business is booming, and everything is yellow. From this urban squalor, a Joker will rise in Arthur Fleck, and if
I guess that's right, it is a kind of more yellow-toned movie,
DC
right?
DC will one-up them by making their star get ribs. He's a loner
So
who
creepy.
deserves all your sympathy for being poor and mentally ill, but earns all of your contempt for being a viral video star and wannabe comedian. He's got the faded hoodie and everything. Dude looks like he's about to ask you to do his podcast. Go back to the open mic, you piece of shit. Boo! Some jokers are in it for the ego. Some just want
Still
to watch
the best.
world
He's the GOAT.
burn. Now, this version is here to teach you a lesson. You should show more compassion for the mentally ill, or they'll snap and kill you. Hey, wait a minute.
Now that was a great
But
scene
this
right there.
Joker has a few unique tricks up his sleeve, like the superhuman capacity to, bathe the elderly. Sleep in a refrigerator. And instead of
Oh,
writing
God.
damaged on his forehead, just damage his forehead.
Ow.
Yikes. You better fight Batman quick, before he turns 12 and overpowers him.
Come on, this guy's wings can't do nothing.
Experience a film with one of the all-time great Joaquin Phoenix gangly loner performances, and one of the, let's say, third most uncomfortable Joaquin Phoenix interviews.
We're having fun.
That's
We're
fine?
having fun. Just relax, seriously.
Do I have a large frog? in
I guess
my
he's
head?
not so different from, you know, the real Joaquin Phoenix.
Something's crawling out of my scalp.
That shows off one of the greatest actors of our generation's incredible range, from laughing normally to laughing because of a medical condition.
Such a weird condition.
To laughing maniacally.
That's a great laugh right there.
Laughing.
I suck.
To every laugh in between. You know, you'd think a film that was 70% laughing and dancing would be more upbeat, but the other 30% is getting the crap kicked out of him.
He does get his ass whooped a lot in this movie.
Do you feel some type of way about society? This movie does. And the message is going to be in close up and bold, just in case you missed it.
The rich, don't system.
Because the true villains of Joker are uncaring billionaires, misogynist Wall Street jerks,
Don't ignore him. He's being nice to you.
lack of government funding,
The city has cut funding across
What
the
else
board.
is new,
Social
right?
Services is part of that.
and easy access to guns.
You gotta protect yourself out there.
So wait, it wasn't an incel rallying cry or an
Incel rallying cry.
screed? How is it possible that every hot take about this movie was wrong, including the directors?
Fuck
So
woke
enjoy
culture,
a
right?
Joker movie that's such a thoughtful, challenging comic book movie. It almost qualifies as a movie with a take on the iconic character that perfectly fits our current day and age, that isn't fun like the 60s, innocent like the 80s, grim like the 2000s, or embarrassing
Oh,
like the
God.
2010s, but exists less as a story than a piece of content to hysterically react to, then immediately forget until the next outrage comes along.
Everybody just yells and screams at each other.
I'm so sick of this society. It makes me so mad I'm gonna lose it and do Joker stuff. Mom, get in the bath. Starring Moper.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Moper.
Don't trust a Z in apartment 8B because she's imaginary. You are not the father. Lil Wayne.
Lil
Don't
Wayne.
you go round and round to re-row. I heard you paint faces. Hey Arthur, are we cool? And stairs.
I love that move.
Dance Dance Revolution.
That's pretty much what he does the whole movie. Every time he does something Joker-like, he just dances.
These finance guys know all the words to send in the clowns. A lot of late night Sondheim sessions with the boys. When you give me my Oscar, can you introduce me as Joker? Let me see you shake your tail feather. Jack Skellington eating.
That was
jello
alright.
would
That wasn't the
technically be
funniest Screen
cannibalism. This
Honest
is
trailers. That was
just
okay.
got real.
Stop that video right
Juicy
there.
petite.
Alright, so that wasn't the funniest Honest trailers I've seen from Screen Junkies, but they did make some excellent points in that trailer. I really liked how they compared, Joaquin Phoenix's real life interviews to his Joker interview in that movie with Robert De Niro. He really is socially awkward, and that's what's really endearing and what I like about Joaquin Phoenix, the real person. He's so socially awkward, and that's why he's so good at those loner roles. And I really liked how they pointed out, how the negative press of this movie really elevated the film's success, because that's what it did. If you tell people, something so bad, don't see it, what do you think people are going to do? They're going to want to go see it. So it backfired on the media, or maybe it was all a ploy by Warner Brothers. Maybe it was all a mind fuck to, get people to see the film, which is genius in my opinion. That is a Joker move right there. And I also like how they pointed out the movie's yellow. That's the first time I noticed that. I did like the color palette of the movie, of the tone of the film, but there is a lot of yellow in that movie. I just now noticed that. And honestly, I do want to see Joker again. I want to watch it for a second time. I've only seen it once, and like I said earlier in the video, I gave it a 7.5. I want to see if upon second viewing, I might change the rating on that, either higher or lower. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was my reaction to Screen Junkies Honest trailers for Joker. What did you guys think of Joker, and what would you rate that movie? Like I said, as of this moment, I would give it a 7.5. What's your score for Joker? Let me know. So if you like the video, guys, comment, like the video, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. I really got to work on that.